y'all, hey, it's your girl and it inspires. I know y'all like, girl, hold on, I thought you were vlogging. Well, I thought I was vlogging too. I try to vlog, I start the vlog, but it's like once I get into whatever it is that I'm doing, I forget. So not too much on me. I'm gonna revisit the vlogging, but I really like to just come to y'all and have conversations like the mental health bestie that I am. So y'all know I'm a therapeutic coach, a psychology scholar, and I hold space for black women, and I help to prioritize mental wellness and just overall well-being for the black community. So if you're here and you're watching this video, please subscribe and like. And if by the end of this video, just share it. Or if you just want to support your girl, just share it anyways. I want to talk about like how self-worth is the real glow up. We talk about the glow up, soft girl era, and being a high value woman. Let me tell you how I'm a high value woman. And I think that a lot of y'all can resonate with this. I'm high value because of my self-awareness. I do a lot of work on myself. And this work is not for me to do because I want to be the best wife, best mother. Like, those are just the benefits that I am the best because I do the work on myself. But I want to be the best version of me for me. I want to give myself the love, the care that I desire so that I can remind myself when I need it of my worthiness. Go sit, please. Yeah, trying to record and multitask, y'all, while the kids are out there. Boom. Real transparent moment. But talking about self-awareness, sometimes it's like there's a love that we crave from others that we are not properly giving ourselves. You gotta love yourself first. Who said that? RuPaul was like, how the hell you gonna love somebody else if you can't even love yourself? Yeah. We've had a lot of great like sayings that went viral, but I'm a RuPaul Drag Race fan. So yeah, he always says that in most of the episodes, you know, and all the girls know that. But yeah, I consider myself a high value woman because the level of emotional intelligence I have comes from the work that I've done internally to be the best version of myself. And the benefits of that are being a great mom, being a great wife, being a great sibling, friend, and person to work with as it relates to business. And not everybody can say that. We look at a lot of parts of our healing as, well, social media depicts it as, it's just such a beautiful journey. Healing can get heavy. I said this in an episode of my podcast about the things that people don't talk about in healing, and it gets really heavy. But a part of being self-aware is that you have to learn new ways of things. And in order to learn new ways, it's a lot of shit you gotta unlearn, right? So when we unlearn and unpack a lot of the things we went through in our childhood, it's like we've soaking it up like a sponge. We've observed these things go on, and they don't really work for us. And that's okay, because not everything will work. Different person, different lifestyle, different time and place, and different resources. You know, back then, our ancestors had to, hold on. All right, so just continuing the conversation about like self-work and stuff. I would say the impact of self-work has changed the way that I go into being a mother, how I mother. You know, me working on myself, I get to shift what that looks like, or what it looked like for like my mom or whatever. My marriage, my connection with my siblings, my friendships, and even when I go into, because I mentioned like collaborations with work and stuff like that. So it's like self-awareness is really a big deal. So working on yourself, it impacts birthday came. I've been just reminding myself that I am that girl. I deserve top tier everything. So that is top tier communication, top tier experiences, top tier when it comes to grace for myself. And that is me now. So the older version of myself that people might be accustomed to, I've had to reintroduce myself to people so that they don't hold me to that. Like, I'm not that girl. Whatever she allowed, that's what she allowed. I am this new version of myself, and this is where we are, and this is where I would like you to meet me. So you have to make sure that you create that for yourself. You know, it is not easy, but you know better now. And being aware is being able to see the signs. And sometimes we have to go through these experiences that may be painful, that may be difficult or challenging, or may be uncomfortable, in order to know what it looks like next. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I touched that and I got burnt. Now I know how that feels. So now that I know how that feels, I know the signs of if something is off, right? So, yeah, my kids, I am trying to multitask and get this to y'all because I feel like it is definitely something y'all can utilize and y'all need. Okay. Self-work is literally the foundation of love to me. And I've heard other conversations about it. People talk about it and they're like, once they started to love themselves, they begin to attract that same love. You know, a lot of the times, and even with some of my clients as a therapeutic coach, I've talked to them and they feel like they don't get back what they put out. And a part of that is just continuing to be you and to know when to stop people from sipping from your cup. Some people sip, some people guzzle, some people just like to take it to the head. But you have to be aware and who you allow into your space for those reasons, you know? And I like to think that most people are good, most humans are good, but not everybody has the best intentions for us. But I will tell you that self-work comes with a lot of solitude. So sometimes you will find that you don't want to